Sorry, guys. How's it going, guys? Smoke here. Here's a new episode. This time, it's a Corvette, but shock horror, there is no theme to it. This is just going to be a complete teardown and rebuild. Now, it could go for one episode, it could go for two episodes like normal. I do not know, I have no clue. So, basically, as you can see, I found this Corvette in a really bad way, but where I found the Corvette, believe it or not, I found it in the junkyard. Now, that's where you would usually find cars that are in a really bad state like this. Although I have found Corvettes and stuff like that in the junkyard in a reasonable way. Now, what I've got planned for this car today is basically just a complete teardown and rebuild in the way of bodywork and stuff like that. It'll get a paint for sure. So it's going to be tear down in the way of the body, rebuild in the way of the body, a wash, or it's actually going to go and get a wash first. And then after it's had its wash, it's going to be torn down, body parts are going to be put on it. Now, the thing is, when I got this car, the car already had a supercharger in it. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to leave the supercharger in it, but I'm going to change the rims. Now, something funny happened to me earlier when I was online talking to a couple of friends. I got out of the party, and then about probably an hour later, I got hit. I decided to buy the body parts for the car and get rid of stuff doing the stream. And the next thing you know, I get hit by a mob who do muscle cars. And one of the many muscle cars they do, believe it or not, is Corvette, aka that thing. But the Corvette that they showed, believe it or not, was not a Corvette that model. It was a 1963 Corvette. Now, there's something scary with that Corvette, and with my Corvette that I've got here. The scary part is the fact that I got my wheels for this car, first of all. I then, hang on. Sorry, guys. I then turn around and got my wheels for the car, which you will see once the undercarriage is done. Right. So the wheels I got are really nice wheels. Okay. I will try and change the undercarriage before the end of tonight. And it may take a while because I've got to do all the stuff to it, like the changing of the like buying all the stuff and then fixing it all up and then throwing it in the car after ripping all the old stuff out and then putting it in. I'm going to have racing brakes all the way around. I'm going to have racing engine, or the engine's going to have racing parts including the supercharger. The doors are going to be normal doors, of course, because that's the one to come with, and you can't get you can't get any doors that are special doors. So, most of it, in the way of the bodywork, most of it's going to be stock. However, there is one thing that I have, or actually a couple of things that I have changed on this car. You will see them in a couple of seconds. Just give me a second and I'll start building the car up. Okay. I'm just trying to make sure my girlfriend knows that I've started my stream up, that's all. Now, let's get down to it. First of all, before I bring the car down, if you have a look, the car's in a bad way, and I'm in a real bad way. So I've got to get all new stuff under here and a new exhaust and all that. After I've done all that, before I do all that though, I've got to take the car down for a wash and then check the gearbox is in there, yeah. Gearbox is in there. What about the starter motor? No, the starter motor's not in it. Okay. What I'll do is, first of all, I will take apart I'll take the gearbox out and lift the engine out. And then from there, I will take the car down for a wash and then bring it back, have the body ready to roll, and then I'll take it down for a paint and start putting it together when I tear apart the chassis underneath. So let's get going. Oh man. Okay, now to bring the car down down while it's on the jack, so I can take the motor out. Now, I'm just getting hit by my girlfriend. I'm kind of hoping she says she's watching. Oh, she's watching it. Awesome. Cool. Hey, baby. Now, look at the state of the body. I swear to God, the hood's in a real bad way. Right, the engine's out. That goes back. Okay, take it down for a wash. Oh boy, that's in a real bad way. Damn. Oh man. Now, the thing is, with me and these cars that I do, the reason why you hear me say, just give us a sec, is because I ask my girlfriend if she can help me do parts of the car. Like, I tell her what's on the car and what's got to be done, and then I ask her for advice in the way of colour schemes, for example. Here's one for you. I turn around and last night and the night before, I did her second Lamborghini. So she's now got 4 cars, 2 Lamborghinis and two 57 Chevs. But the thing was, as I was doing the Lamborghinis one at a time, and there was roughly about 2 weeks between them, I think. Maybe 3, I think, or, I don't know, I can't really remember, but my point's this. I was asking her for advice on what she wanted with the cars, because I don't know exactly what she wants for the cars. Now, with this car, for example, this car's going to be, the car's going to be painted black. The rims are already chrome. The engine's going to be blown because I've already got the engine planned and I've already got parts for the engine. But where my girlfriend will come into it is when I get ready to do the undercarriage, and you'll see what I mean when I get ready to do the undercarriage. Because I will text her about the car and I'll ask her what she wants, or ask her what I should do to the car in the way of its undercarriage. I mean, I know how to do this, and I know what I want, but in some cases, I'll let my girlfriend help me. I shouldn't actually be saying girlfriend. I've asked her to marry me, and she said yes, and then we got married online. So I should by right say wife, because she'll, whatever. But I've let her help me in some cases. For example, the chassis. Right, when I tear this old one out, I'm gonna want to change the colour on the chassis. I'll give her 2 colour options, and she has to choose one of the colour options. The colour options for the car in the way of the body, she's going to find out in about 2 minutes. Because now I've got to put the new body parts on. I'm just going to make sure I've got everything. Okay, that's officially weird. I've got, let's see, that can go, that can go, that can go, that can go, because I've already got one, and they stay. Okay. Ah, bum. Didn't want those lights. Okay, now to put the body parts on, and then spray it. And when I spray it, that's when I'll ask my other half what colour I'll do the car. And I've said it before and I'll say it again, I would like you guys to have some input as well with some of the cars, because I know what I want to do and I know what to do in the way of the cars, but on the odd occasion I want help from my viewers and also the general public who just watch my channel just for the fun of it, if you know what I mean. So basically I am begging for people to come and help me with my ideas for my cars. I mean, I'm not saying I'm running out of ideas. I just want help with you guys, giving me a helping hand. All you've got to do is just tell me what I should do in the way of a car. If you guys want a theme car built, I'll do a theme car. You tell me what the theme is, I'll do it. I've already got an Iron Man car. I've got one called Blackout. I've got one called Redline. And then there's my beautiful girls' cars, all 4 of them. Now, here we go. Okay. My girl wants black. Alright. Black it is. Oh, that's what I could do too. Okay, she wants black. She's got black. Yay! Now, put this car back on the jack. Now, I could do something really, really quick if I wanted to, but it seems like it's going to be a bit of a waste of time. Now, when I say that, what I'm talking about is just like, I've got a couple of cars that have got superchargers in them, one of which is Queen 33, which is my girlfriend's car, which I do not want to touch. Another one is Blackout, and another one is Redline. Now, Redline and Blackout. Blackout's got a black supercharger on it with a chrome black on the supercharger, and Redline has got a red supercharger, which I think is either chrome or white black or matte black or something. Chrome red or matte red or something like that. So I'm sort of debating, should I take the engine out of one of them, because those two cars won't be getting raced for a while, and wait for me to build an engine for this one before I whack the engine back into the other one. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know what to do. If I have to do that, then I'll do that to get the car done faster. Hang on a second and I'll ask my girl. Let's see what she says. Because I mean, it's a pretty simple, easy, get the car down, engine swap, boom. Just drain the engine, fill it back up, and over the period of time that the engine is in this one, I build another one for this one, and then whack that engine in this one when I get the chance, because I want to mainly try and work on the undercarriage tonight. So I'm sort of thinking along the lines, do I build the engine tonight, or do I just take one from Redline or Blackout and stick one of those two engines in this? Work on the undercarriage tonight and then build the engine tomorrow night, and then replace the engine from either Blackout or Redline with the engine that's going to go into this. Because I've got to get all the parts, that's the problem. Okay. My girl wants me to build a new engine. Fair enough. I've said it before and I'll say it again, babe. Not only are you beautiful, but you're the boss. She wants me to build a new engine, guys. Now, before anything, that's the best part about building these old cars. The engines are simple. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to build the engines for them. Okay, so part of it's here, so that there. Where are you? Where are you? This is where it gets confusing. There you are. I think that's the one I need. I think. Okay, that's officially odd. No. Right. I've got... Right here. Sorry if I seem a bit quiet. I just got... I've got a lot on my mind at the moment. And not well at all. So now I've got one question for my other half. I want to see what she says. Because if she says what I think she's going to say, then I'll do it. Let's see. She'll say yes, because I bet you she'll know. See, my girlfriend knows me too well, and here's why. I've got plans for the undercarriage of the car to chrome it out. Now, she'll say chrome it out to make it match the car. But there's one part on the car I'm not going to chrome, and that's the supercharger, the letterbox blower, which pokes out of the bonnet or out of the hood. The reason being is because I've got something planned for that. Now, what I've got planned for the blower, for the letterbox blower that pokes out of the bonnet or out of the hood, that is going to go either red or black to match the car. So I want to see what my girl says. Yeah, I know. Okay, this is going to get tricky now. Great. It's going to try and trick me. Aha, she wants the engine chromed out. Now, I'm going to ask her about the scoop that pokes out of the hood, because I've got something planned for that. Oh. This is odd. What block is it asking for? Okie dokes, let's go there. Aha, there. Now, where are you? I think that's it. Let's have a look. Yep, good. Now, I've got to get a few things before I even think of building this. But what I will do is I'll put on what I can. See, what I'm going to do here, guys, is I'm going to build... Oh, what the... If I build the engine now, I'm going to have to tear it down, so I have to... what do I need? Okay. Now, I'm sorry, guys, but I've got to build the engine as I go. Because, well, it's going to be a little difficult. Because... how do I put it? I usually build the engines, like get the parts for the engine, build the engine before I stream. And the reason why I do it like that is because it's quick and easy for me to do it off camera. But I didn't have enough time to do it off camera today because I had to do a few things for my mum. So, yeah. Okay, I think I've got... Yep. I don't have that, I know that for a fact, so I've got to get that. I don't have that, I know that. Did it again. Goes to show how much I love my baby girl. Oh my god. No. Now, let's see what we got here. And yes, guys, I am trying to keep myself in a good mood, even though I'm in pain with my back and my shoulder. Yes, baby, I know what you're gonna say. Don't move my back the way I do, 'cause it crack. Oh, man. Still didn't get it, my God. Oh my God. Go on, baby, say it. You're allowed to. I think I've got that scoop. I'll double check, but I'll get it anyway. Ow. I hope I've got the chain. Fingers crossed. Yep. Which means I've got that. Two of them, okay. I've got to get, I think I've got that. Yeah, two of them, okay. I know I haven't got that. And that is distributor. Aha, right. Funny part of it is, guys, with this car, if it was able to support an ECU, I seriously think this car would be so fast it'd be unbelievable. You'd basically have to have a parachute on it to slow it down. Well, that's my theory. Now, where? Yes, baby, I know what you're thinking. Unfair on me because I can't find what I need. Oh, well, there's one good thing about today. I was able to get what I needed. And I was able to get my girl what she needed. So all's well that ends well. Yes, baby, I'll be crumbing it over. Oh, shit. Sorry, babe. That's your distributor kept that blue one. I'm sorry. I nearly put it on here. Oh, boy. Thing is, guys, what I did was something very, very, I don't know whether you'd say unethical, but unfair is more the word I'd be putting. I took my girl's engine out of her car and stuck it in one of the other cars that I've got here, which I've made, trying to find out how fast that would go with the engine that my girlfriend's car has. And I stuck the engine, said engine, into her car in the way of the engine that came from the other one. And believe it or not, something funny. Her engine actually slowed the other car down, whereas it made hers into a complete, total and utter missile. Now before I do anything else, I've got to do this. Could have sworn I had bits for that. I'm sure I've got push. What the? That's odd. The oh my god! Could have sworn I had that. Oh my god! If the guy who's my go-to guy for this, in the way of doing my streams, if he's watching me going, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, he's probably thinking, I should have been there to help him, I should have been there to help him, I should have been there to help him. Now, there could be a game I could be playing in amongst these streams, and if I do play the game, it will probably be on a Saturday. I did one game in the way of a stream with a friend of mine, and we actually got pretty much a lot of views on the game. The game I'm talking about is called Police Simulator Patrol Officer. I'm pretty much, how do I put it? I'm pretty much right through the way of the game. The only reason why I'm going to stream it now, and the reason why I didn't stream it earlier, is because there are things in the game that I wanted to get first of all. So, if you know what I mean, it's a it's a good game. I'll guarantee you that much. It's a really good game. It's fun, but on the odd occasion, it can be a little bit frustrating because originally the game came out for PC, and then people who were playing PlayStation and Xbox, but they didn't have a PC, saw the game and they were like, oh, we've got to be able to play that game. We want to be able to play that game. But they couldn't because it was on PC and PC only. And then people who did the game turned around and went, right, I've got an idea. Let's be smart people, use our brain and put it on console. And they did. Now, there's only one small problem with the game. It does it on PC and it does it on console. The game lags a lot. So if I do stream it, I'm sorry about the lag because the game gets very jittery, and especially if you do two people. Although the people who did the game have actually been trying to bring in patches for it to make sure that the lag doesn't happen as much. I've got a game on my PC called Railroad Simulator or something like that, and it's a good game, a very good game. The only thing is that it takes a lot of getting used to. A lot of getting used to. So the game itself is based around a logging railroad in the United States somewhere. I can't remember where exactly. I sort of do remember, but there's, how do I put it? I mean, I'm on air, so I've got to be careful with the way I word things. You know how you forget things easy? And I don't mean amnesia. Oh. Now, what I've got to do here is I've got to make sure that everything's here for the engine. Now, what I've got to do now, guys, is I've got to tear it down. But before I tear it down, I know the bottom isn't done. Okay, guys, that I know. What I've got to do now is I've got to go through all the engine area and have a look at what's in the engine, in the way of the engines, and then sell parts of the engines that I do not need. Now, I know my girl heard me say that her engine is in there somewhere in bits, so I basically got to be careful what I do, because I don't really want to have, how do I put it, my butt in a sling. Okie dokie dokie dokie. Ah, damn. Hang on. Yeah, you can go, you can go, you can go. A lot of this stuff here we don't really need. Yes, baby, I won't sell your stuff because there is some stuff there that's yours. I know. Trust me. Okay. Now for the teardown bit. It's funny, you know, guys. I'm doing the stream. I thought she'd be on here talking to me constantly while I'm doing the stream. You know, asking me what I'm doing and stuff like that. But she's not. She's because she says she watches my streams. Okay, she watches my streams. But if she wants to find out what I'm doing, she can ask me. Even though she could probably hear me. I know she can, as a matter of fact. But the big thing is, I'd like to be talking to her while I'm doing this, so I know what she thinks. And it kind of worries me a bit sometimes. Now, what have I got that can go? That can go, that can go, that can go. Whoops. That can go. That can go, that can go. Most of that stuff here can stay. I've got an idea. Before I even tear the engine down, I'm going to do something to this Corvette. Oh, okay. I did need it. I hope she sees that. Now, what was it I was after? I forget what I was after now. Radiator, but I was in the wrong area. Now, I don't know whether you can... I don't think you can brass chrome the radiator. I'm not sure. I'll have a look. Because if you could, it would be good, but I don't think you can. Oh, you can chrome the fuel tank. That's a good idea. Oh, that looks nice. Yep. Definitely. No, I don't think you can chrome the radiator. I think that's the one for the vet. I think. Okay, the engine is built and ready to roll. Now all I've got to do is pull the engine apart, bring it in here, and then chrome it over. And then, while I'm in here, I've got something to do to the scoop. Now, I've got a couple of scoops. One's on the engine, and there's one here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. There's the other scoop. Now, the scoop that's on the engine, I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with yet. I'm either going to make it, I'm either going to make it metallic red, or I might even just put it there blacked out. I don't know yet. I'm thinking a metallic red, you know, to sort of break the car up a bit. So, yeah. As soon as I just want to see this car done. As soon as the car's done, I'll be a happy boy. And as soon as my girl's here, I'll be an even happier boy. Do I have that part at least? Nope. Why? Now, as I pull the engine apart, the engine's going to go into there and get fixed up. Then it's going to go to where the paint shop is and get chromed over. Hang on, what's what I've got? What I might do, guys, is yeah. Now I'm going to do something unusual here, and that is I'm going to go to here and I'm going to buy 6 of them, 7 of them, even though I've already got a whole bundle. Then I'm going to buy 6 of them, 6 of them, 6 of them, one of them. Because, to be honest, guys, I don't know which one's which anymore. Ow. I thought I bought that. Okay, whatever. Okay, now the undercarriage could be getting done tomorrow because it's getting on a little bit and I've been going over an hour, so the engine I know I will do tonight. I promised my girl that I'll do the engine, so I'm going to do the engine. I don't care what it takes. But the undercarriage will be getting done tomorrow. And I'm going to do exactly as my girl said. Now I've got to put the battery in. Actually no, I'll leave the battery for last. Because now I've got to tear the engine down, take it for chroming. Fun, fun, fun. Now the only part that's not going to get chromed is this bit. Aha. I get it now. The engine's got to get fixed up and it's got to get chrome. So it'll be about probably another good half hour probably before I can and my queen is looking, yay. You have no idea on how I feel about her, honestly. And sometimes I think she loses. I don't know whether it's she knows I love her. She knows I want to be with her. She knows I want to marry her. She knows everything that I love about her. Sometimes I'm worried. I've got two friends who are, or actually more than two, but two friends who are really close to me, and they're one I know personally, and the other one I know from online because I had a platoon in PlayStation for a while, and I was the leader of the platoon. And this one that I'm talking about, that was in the platoon, came into the platoon and was basically, I don't know how you'd put it. She was damn good at the game. Trust me, she was good. She was good. And one of the many things that she did, see, with the system we had with the platoon, if you did something heroic, you literally won a medal. Like, it wasn't a literal a medal, like you score a medal like off the army. But we sort of like said, well, you've done an excellent job, blah blah blah. You've been wounded, blah blah blah. Here's your medal, and here's your medal, depending on what they did. And the girl I'm talking about came into the platoon all because of her then boyfriend. And her boyfriend was like, yeah, she wanted to join because of him, believe it or not. And she actually got to the point where she was ready to, I don't know whether you'd say call it quits with everything, but she was at the point where she couldn't really handle him anymore, and she knew that I was the leader of the platoon, and she knew with me being the way I was, I had problems. I had some severe problems of my own. And she used to talk to me a lot. She even pulled me into a party by myself on the odd occasions and was talking to me about all sorts of things. And her then boyfriend got really, really annoyed and basically snapped. And he said, I'm going to do this, blah, 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 blah. You know, he was throwing all sorts of threats around. So I was like, well, mate, look, if you're going to be that way, be that way. I don't really care. I said, you can stay in the platoon if you want, but just watch yourself, because you will be getting watched. And he had the audacity to say to me, well, who are you? I said, I'm the platoon leader. And then he turns around and says, well, you're not doing a very good job. Excuse me, but I was doing a better job than what he would ever do. Ask anybody who's in the platoon. I mean, my platoon got so good, we actually ended up in GTA. We ended up in a couple of games. And one of the guys I know wants me to start it up again, and I want to start it up again, but we've got to try and find time, because I've got my dad who's sick, and plus that fact, I've got my mum who I've got to help around the house because of my dad. So there's that. Let's put a hole in the plan. There's several other things which are sort of slowing the... I don't know whether you'd say rebirth, but there are things that are slowing the restart of the platoon down. And to be honest, guys, I seriously wish that crap didn't happen. Because, one, it really, really annoys me with what happens. I mean, okay, fair enough. I know people get really sick, and I know people do die, but sometimes there are people out there who do die and they don't deserve it. Well, not yet anyhow. So, pardon me for asking, but don't you think it's a bit unfair? Okay, now to go and spruce up the engine in the way of doing a lot of stuff to it. Now my girl's still online and I'm glad she is. I'm going to do out of these. I know what I'll do. I'll do one red, like I was going to do, and one black. Because the car is black, so I'm thinking going with the red. Because if you have a look at it when it goes into the car, you'll see what I'm talking about. So I don't get it, guys. I really don't. I've got to talk to her. When she doesn't talk to me back when I hit her, it scares me. And I don't think she fully understands that. Because I'll tell you guys something now. About 15 years ago, I was married. And my then wife, now ex, swore to me on her life that she'd never cheat. Now, My girl that I'm with now, I love with all my heart. Now I'm pouring my heart out to you guys because I know she can hear me. And I hope she's listening. I basically had my heart broken so bad on several occasions, it's unbelievable. I actually, 27 years ago, almost 27 years ago, I had a girlfriend killed in a car accident. She actually 26 years ago, August, just gone. But after her, there were some other girls that I had been with in the way of relationships, you know. And they'd all stab me in the back. And then along comes this one particular one who I adored with all my heart and I wanted to be with, like, you know. I didn't want to lose her. I treated her like a queen. I did everything. She married me, and then the next thing you know, bang, I go to work one day, come home, and there she is. You know the rest. She's, was another guy, so. I was shattered. I really was. But this girl that I've got now, I love with all my heart. And I never want to lose her. It's that simple. So, I seriously hope she can hear me, guys, because I want to be able to pour my heart out to her, but I just don't know how to do it anymore. I mean, last night and the night before, I actually sat in my room and was writing messages to her on Messenger, and there was one particular message which really hit hard to me, and I literally, I'm sorry to say this, guys, you can call me whatever you want, but I love the girl with all my heart, and I love her that much, I literally cried. I mean, there's one particular person, he's my go-to guy for this game, in the way of the parts for the cars. Him and I talk all the time when he's doing share play for me, because I've got to go and do things around the house for my mum. When I'm talking to him, if I've got him on my phone, because I've got the PSN app on my phone, you know, I'm walking around the house doing things for my mum, talking to him. There was actually one part. Now, babe, if you're listening to me, please listen to this following part. I need you to listen. So stop what you're doing and listen, please, babe. I was talking to him one day and I just broke down and started crying. I couldn't help it. He asked me what was wrong and I said to him, don't worry about it. And he told me, no, these were his words, exact words. I even got it off that friend of mine who was in the platoon when I had the platoon. He turned around and said, no, don't be like that, Smoke. Shut the fuck up and tell me. I was like, mate, look, you wouldn't understand. He said, try me. So I told him. I told him everything. I told him exactly how I felt. And he turned around and he said, I understand you. He said, don't worry about it. She loves you. She loves you. I said, mate, I just wish there was somewhere I could hold her. I said, I haven't got arms long enough. I said, I love her with all my heart. When I was talking to him and I said that, I cried. I want her here with me so bad, it's unbelievable. Baby, please. I know you can hear me. Please hurry up and come. You said you will. Please hurry up and come, babe. I've had girls say that to me. One particular girl in Canada, she said that to me, and she didn't. Please, babe. I need you here, and I need you here soon. Now, say what you want, guys, but I love her with all my heart. She's the most beautiful girl in the world, and I would protect her with my life. I'd even protect her mother with my life. I've never even met her mum. But with the way I feel about this girl, it's totally different to whatever it's been before. Completely different. People say, oh, there are things that are just a simple passing fancy. That's not right. That can't be true. There's no way that is true because of the way she is and what she does. She'll talk to me online through Messenger, and she knows, I mean, she's obviously hearing my voice now. She knows when something's wrong, whether she can hear my voice or not. And she always says to me, oh, there's something wrong. And I try to deny it. And the reason why I try to deny it is because I don't really want to... It's a bit of a hard thing to describe, guys, because, like, she's everything to me, and I don't want to lose her ever. I mean, out of all the guys here in this, watching this video, please comment if you've had a girl in your life, or even you girls, if you girls have had a guy in your life that you guys have absolutely loved and adored and wanted to be with all your life. And there's always something that's holding it back. I need her, and I need her bad. I seriously hope she's listening to everything I'm saying. I mean, look, people turn around and say, oh, you're only saying that because you're with her, blah, 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 blah. No, that's not right. That's not the case with me. No, 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 no. That's not the case with me at all. I seriously do literally love this girl with all my heart. I would do anything for her. I would give my life for her. If she needed a heart transplant, I'd give her my heart. My last girlfriend that I had, my ex-girlfriend, she turned around and she said, oh, I'm coming, and she never did. And it's because of her that I lost trust in females. But if it wasn't for her sister, who was in the platoon, see, it was because of her sister that I met her. But now, because of what her sister did, the one who I was seeing, because of what she did, she doesn't talk to her anymore. She hasn't spoken to her in something like 7 months. All because of what she did. She knew that there was something special with me. She knew that I had some sort of gift. I couldn't see it, but people kept on telling me, oh, you got a gift, you got a gift, you got a gift. What was it? Then all of a sudden it dawned on me. Gaming. That's the reason why I've got this channel. Now, I've had this channel for 5 years, but I've only ever really very rarely done anything on it. But now that I've got the girl that I've got, she helps me out a hell of a lot with it. I'm actually at the point where I just wish I could sit here constantly 24/7 and just do this, but I can't. Because you got to go to bed, you got to get sleep, you got to rest, you got to get up, you got to do things, blah, 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 blah. But if I could do this 24/7, now I am the way I am, if I could do it for 24/7, I would. Just to get views, just to get my channel up, just to get my channel going properly, I would do it. Baby, I need you here. Please come. I'm begging you, babe. Please come. I mean, to be honest, I seriously hope one of my friends, especially the go-to guy for my mechanics and this, I seriously hope he's listening. Because he would be able to tell when I'm upset, and I am literally almost in tears because I can't stop thinking about my girl. I need her here. I don't want to have my heart broken again. I'm as loyal as a lost puppy. That's what I've told her. I've told her more than once. And look at me. I've had one marriage fail because of a dumb bitch of a wife who cheated. She said she was loyal. I've had girls come and go, and I've been loyal to them the whole time. Not once have I ever cheated. Never. And I never will. Anybody who cheats should be shot in the head. Right in front of their friends. Either that or stuck in a prison cell where there's other people, you know. Do you follow what I mean, guys? What people don't understand is that, especially women, they are a gentle, this might sound crazy, guys, with what I'm about to say, but women are a gentle soul. They really are. If you hurt a woman, any way, shape or form, you're a dog. Because they don't deserve the hurt. They really don't. They don't deserve to be hurt. At all. In my books, anybody who hurts a woman is a dog. And that's no lie. That's the truth coming out of me. I mean, I am that defensive of women, it's unbelievable. My father got scared one time when he found out how defensive I was of a woman. I didn't even know the girl, and I saved her life. She ended up my girlfriend. The one that I was telling you about that died in the accident. Her. That's the one I'm talking about. Now I'm just going to flip this thing over and do several things underneath it. Button it up. And then drop it into that. Baby, I know you can hear me. I've got a question for you which I'll be asking you after I'm done with this stream. Okay? And no, sweetheart, you're not in trouble. Get that out of your pretty little head. And there we have it, one engine. Now, to turn the engine over, leave it here for a few seconds because I've got to go and do something. And there we have it, one buttoned up engine. Now do you see the reason why I went red with the blower? Okay guys, that's that for tonight. I shall continue on tomorrow with part 2 of this. Now part 2 is going to continue on with the build. What's going to be done tomorrow is going to be the following. I am going to take out the undercarriage. I am going to put the new undercarriage in, but before I do the undercarriage and put the undercarriage in, I've got to do the interior first. I'm not sure, I think I've chromed it already, I'm not sure. I've got to try and make sure that everything I've got is correct. Then I start the stream at midnight here, like always, and bang away on the car up until such time as the car is ready for the road. Now, what I want you to do, and this includes you, babe, what I want you to do is think of a number plate. because this is not a theme car. So it can't have anyone's name. It's got to have a place. Or now Australia won't fit. Neither will America. Like say a state or something like that. It's got to have 8 letters. 8 letters and 8 letters only. That's all it can have. So bang away at home. Think of a number plate, and then hit me up on leaving comments for the car, and let me know what you say. Now I check my comments every week, every night sometimes, or most nights, because I got a lot of stuff to do. So hit me up with number plates. It's got to have 8 letters, or if it's a country and it's got 7 letters, you can have the name of the 7 letters and 1 number. So let's see, what's one that sticks out and it's got 7 letters? New York, right? You can have New York and then 1. Or something like that. Just even a street name, or think up a name. The more names that come up, which get the more votes, right? One of the names that I wouldn't mind having is Detroit, because that's where the Corvette's built, if it fits. But I will do you guys a favour. Here's the favour. I'll give you a number plate, and I want you to vote on it. Okay? It's a place where my favourite baseball team is. The place where my favourite baseball team is, it's in the United States. And the baseball team is New York. They're in New York. So now that I've given you the name of where they are, there are 2 baseball teams in New York. New York Mets and New York Yankees. Okay, that's all I'm saying. It's one of those 2 teams. It's my favourite team. Whichever one gets the more votes, I'll have as the number plate. Okay? So that's basically how it's going to roll. Or if I don't get any names, it's got to be either 10 for New York. Now that I've given you the 2 names, whichever one gets the most votes goes on the car. So it's either Mets or Yankees. One of those 2 teams is my favourite team. Which one? So that is that. If I don't see any votes for anything in the way of names for either Mets or Yankees, I will be choosing. I will check my thing my YouTube every hour or so. So please vote on the name. It doesn't matter which one it is, but one of those 2 teams is my favourite. Alrighty guys, that's it for tonight. We shall continue on with the car tomorrow. The build tomorrow will be as such. All the underneath comes out, all the underneath goes in, the interior gets done after the chassis gets done. So basically, that's it. That's it for the car for tonight. So, as I always say, game fair, never mod unless you can do it, unless you're on a computer and modding for games like American Truck Simulator or Farm Sim or whatever. Ones like you can mod. But please, play fair on console. It's unfair on people who play fair, for people who go in there and who are salty, and also who are modders and also sweaters, and not only that, but also for GTA, for example. Tryhards. Seriously. You don't want to do that sort of thing, guys. It will ruin you. And you will get people not playing games. And if you do that sort of thing, then I'm sorry, but you aren't worth a thing. Okay, guys, I shall see you guys soon. Have fun gaming. Play fair. Don't cheat. Only mod on PC. As I always say, enjoy life. While you have it, you never know what's around the corner. Because life is short. Grab life with two hands and hold on to it like nobody's business. Don't let it go. Because you never know what's going to happen. Not out there in the street or in your own bodies. Believe me. That's like what one of my friends says. Tomorrow's never promised. And that's the honest to God truth. Every time they say that, I'm just surprised. So, do yourself a favour. Do what you need to do. No matter what it is. Going overseas for a while. Telling your boss that you need a raise. Going to see a V8 race or whatever. Or NASCAR or IndyCar or whatever. You know, go for a flight, jump out of the plane with a parachute. Do whatever you need to do to fulfill your bucket list before you do die. Because you never know what's going to happen. Live life to the full, guys. Life is short. Trust me. You never know what's going to happen. And believe me, I'm speaking from experience. Okay, guys. I shall see you guys very soon. I shall see you when I'm ready to do the car again, which will be tomorrow. See you later. Have fun. Enjoy life while you've got it. I'll catch you later. Smoke out.